Yo, welcome to another video, guys. All I gotta say is wow. Alright, guys, we have an amazing update coming, guys. So I wanted to get some info out to you guys. This just dropped. We've got a brand new developer's note, and we have a multi-battle feature added, guys. So what does that mean, right? So guys, I kind of skimmed through it, but basically we are going to be able to do a lot of PvP content while we are farming. While you're running your auto runs on dragons, whatever you're running, you are not going to be able to do all of this. Check this out, guys. You're not going to be able to enter the arena, the world arena. You can now do your RTA. Oh my god, this is amazing. You can do RTA while farming. That's awesome. Same thing for arena. I know a lot of us, myself included, I don't do arena because I'd rather be farming, right? I'd rather be getting runes than, doing pointless arena. For me, all my towers are maxed, but that's besides the point. Now you can also do your guild battles. As a guild leader, I really like this because right now it's just pretty easy for people to get caught up with their farming and completely forget about guild. And now they can just run auto farm and then do their guild battles. There's no reason why people should be missing guild battles anymore. Same thing with Siege. You know, sometimes I find myself like I've got to be looking at the map, the Siege map. So I can't be doing the auto farming. I've got to go exit if I want to attack something. I've got to go stop the auto farm. None of that and no more of that. I'll just be able to say, oh, okay, I'm ready. This base just opened. Boom, let's jump right in and hit it. Very nice. Tartarus. Again, so many people, they kind of despise doing Tartarus. Hey, you're still farming. Go do lab, all right? No more excuses. TOA, this is huge. TOA, oh my god. And, just so what's the word I'm looking for? Just draining, right? To do even when even on auto, but you can't be farming while doing TOA. Well, now you can. That is amazing, especially TOA Hell, which takes so long. You'll be able to go and beat your head against the wall in TOA Hell, but at least you will be doing some auto farming on top of it. All right. So Dimensional Rift. That's the dimensional, the whole, the experience and a lot of mana, guys. All right, that's what that one is. Then you can do your world boss while farming. That's another thing too, man. Ever since auto farming, I usually just wake up, I throw on auto farm. I've forgotten to do world boss a couple of times because of it. You can go check out transmogs. Okay, that's cool. On top of that, though, you can mess around and play in the defense placements menu, which is, if you want to test whatever against your arena defenses, your guild battle defenses, I'm sure your guild defenses, siege defenses, you'll be able to do some testing while having auto run in the background. And another awesome thing, you can now spectate and watch replays of RTA while you are doing your auto runs. Come to us, seriously, that's a hell of a job. That is an amazing job you did. I cannot wait. This is probably the update I've been more excited about ever since they released the update that we were going to get auto battle to begin with. So this is amazing because right now there's just so many things to do, and it's like either you auto farm or you do all of this. Now you can do both. Amazing job. So these are things that you're not going to be able to do. All right, so it's very few. So if you're saying you're running dragons, all right, you're not going to be able to also run scenario. You're not going to be able to also run a different Kairos dungeon. That's fair. And then the Rift dungeons, and then the Rift raid. So you can't BJR5 while running dragons, guys. All right, but you'll be able to BJR5 while doing Guild Wars. Hey, not bad, right? I don't know how that's gonna work if you're stuck in a guild war and your Rift raid party's waiting for you. Like, yo, dude, come on. So I don't know. We'll see how that works. But you'll probably be running dungeons more while doing this PvP thing, right? and then dimensional hole. So all dimensional holes, you know, the 2As and all the bosses, you won't be able to do while running auto farm in the background, which is fair, man. It's really just all that PvP that we need anyway, right? Now, guys, it doesn't end there. They've done some changes, and you guys can check this out. It's all in the developers note here. But so you're gonna get an icon. This is a picture of what it's gonna look like. You're gonna get an icon up on the top left, just kind of telling you when your auto run is done, right? There's another big thing coming, guys, and this is definitely something that probably, I mean, I don't know if it's needed, but we definitely needed some change. Now, let me see if I can make this a little bigger so you guys can read it. Let's see. All right, so they're changing artifacts, guys. They're getting a buff, basically. So we've got a lot of these skill, you know, the plus to like crit damage, recovery, and accuracy. It's the minimum rolls. So the minimum rolls are gonna just get buffed by 1% across the board. So the minimum rolls, for example, were 3%. Now the minimum will be 4%. All right, on all of those. Then you know, also the damage dealt on X, same thing. They're just getting 1% minimum buff. All right, it's not 1% more. It's just the minimum. Well, I guess this one did. The damage dealt on fire, wind, water, light, and dark. You can now roll 5% instead of 4%. So basically, it was just not doing enough. That's really it. And then you can check the rest of these out, but everything across the board got a buff as far as the minimums and the percentages. Now these here, all of these, they got a pretty big buff as far as total. For example, this one, the life drain, now went to, wow, 5 to 8% instead of 1 to 3%. So you guys can check those out. You know, I don't want to spend too much time going over each and every single one of these. Now, I will point out the defense increasing, the additional damage by attack, by defense, and by speed, they have no change because they are already performing very, very well, apparently. Now, guys, on top of that, they're just completely removing some of the sub-properties on some artifacts, basically the bad ones. So we are no longer going to get crit rate increasing effect on artifacts, no longer going to get speed under inability, no longer going to get damage received under inability, damage dealt by reflect, and crushing hit. They're just going to be gone completely. If you're interested in what's going to happen to the ones that already have it, they're going to keep it for now, it looks like. But well, you can read the Q&A here at the bottom of the developer's note, so you can kind of see. They're just basically not going to work, is my understanding. But on top of that, we are getting new sub-properties, guys. So we're going to get crit damage plus up to N percentage as the enemy's HP condition is good. Hey, those of you that cannot one-shot the waves with your illusion for your dot team, guess what? This is going to help. Hey, also BJR5, if you can't hit your 32k, well, if you can get both of these, because there is a crit damage up to N percentage as the enemy's HP condition is bad. So if you can get a mix of both, hey, your bill is about to hit harder as well. So on top of that, we've got single target skill crit damage plus N percentage on your turn. So what does that mean? It just means when Theomar's procs and hits you with his skill 1, it's going to hit harder. Hey, Perna. Wow. And it's single target, so it's not skill 1 or skill 2. So that's going to be pretty amazing for the Perna. For example, Odin's are about to hit harder as well. So, all right, we'll see how this works out, but definitely some changes. So what does that mean for artifacts, guys? Honestly, I feel like you might as well not even waste your time right now. Do not power up your artifacts right now, because if you power them up and you get any of these, then yeah, they're going to be nullified basically, and you cannot get any of these, which these new ones are so much better than these garbage ones, right? So I would say maybe take a break from farming artifacts from now until this developer's note is implemented. I really do believe that. I was giving it some thought as I was reading it, and it just makes sense because on top of that, you're going to get these buff percentages now as far as the minimums go. Now these will be added to your current artifacts. If you have anything that say, roll the 3 here, then, and now it's a minimum 4, it will get changed to a 4. But the ones that are already rolled, they say they are not going to be able to change, guys. So there you have it, guys. What do you guys think of this upcoming update, man? I'm not gonna lie, I am just so excited to be able, for me personally, just doing RTA period while farming. It's amazing. Also, another thing is sometimes, the guildies share these arena replays, and it's like, do I want to end my auto farm just to look at the replays? And the answer is usually no, right? So now we'll be able to watch the replays with no problem. So ComTools, honestly, amazing job. I'm so glad that you are looking to keep improving the game. Hey, and this is why it's been 7 years running, huh? So guys, there you have it. You are not going to be able to do all PvP while auto farming. If you didn't know, now you know.